one of the perks of being in a marriage where you know that you are both loved and valued is that you don't have to do absolutely everything together. Now, Mom's gonna hate this, but I'm at the Tower of London by myself. Phil went to the HMS Belfast by himself. And you might be saying, why did you guys split up? Did you guys get in a fight? Is everything okay? Yeah. I did the worship thing when we went to Hawaii, and I really didn't enjoy it. War history is not compelling to me. I don't like it. I don't like thinking about it. But you know what I do like? The Tower of London. I've spent hours here every single trip, and I still love it. So I am walking my happy little end back to the Tower of London, and still can't stop my shopping. So that's awesome. You won't pay for anything, which is less awesome. But I'm gonna have jolly time and enjoy truly one of my favorite places in London. Well, he has an amazing time at the Belfast. This is 100% a win-win. Now, I know we already did the Super Bloom, but we'll go in this way just so I can show it to you again, because now it's not too hot to look at. So, looks much the same as it did the other day. I think those flowers might be newly popped. But one thing that we weren't able to show you last time was the slide. They weren't operating it because it was too hot last time. But today is lovely and wonderful. Alright. Well, I'm going to head in. I'll see you in there. Welcome to the Tower of London. Right now we are right by the Bloody Tower, where Sir Walter Raleigh was imprisoned. We're also right by where people actually live. There's a guy on TikTok that I watch that lives in one of these little houses. I also should point out, it's real good. With the heat wave, they actually pulled them yesterday. But they're back here. That's what's known as a Beefeater. It's the Royal Guards. They give tours. Why are they called Beefeaters? Because they were so valued by the crown that they were given an allotment of beef to eat every day, which was very rare. Alright, so we're going in the Bloody Tower now. I did want to wait for Phil to get into the boat first. See these tiny stairs. Oh my god, they're so small. Oh my god. These are so small. This is really hard with a bear. Yeah, they were not kidding about making these stairs really awkward for advancing people. Oh god, now I have to go down them. They're like not big enough for your feet. Pretty little window.
24 steps.
Oh, the stairs were not worth it. story of the two little boys that we don't know what happened to them. King Edward IV died. His brother brings his sons to the tower. The uncle declares the prince is illegitimate. And then the awful guy is crowned king. The little boy's never seen again. So it's rumored that they haunt here. I like a good ghost story. One of my favorite bits of lore about the Tower of London is that the tower will fall if the ravens depart. So all of the beefeaters and the guards take great care of the ravens. They all have names, they all have steady diets, they're all taken care of. They have their own merch, which is literally the bag that I'm trying to replace, because they're just the best. I don't know if I recorded any of that. I hope I did. So I'm now in the central square, directly opposite the White Tower, and this is where the crown jewels are kept, complete with royal guards. Ooh. They switched arms. Now, I'm sure this guy could probably beat me up, but he's very small, and he looks kind of like a mannequin. Other dude, though, wouldn't cross him. The White Tower is beautiful, but there's so many stairs. I really enjoyed seeing the crown jewels last time, but I don't know if I want to wait in a half-hour-long line. But it has one of the best gift shops. Well, maybe it's not half an hour, and honestly, I'm here following my bliss. So if I want to wait through this line, I can. At least I think it's about a half hour. It seems to be nearly constantly moving. The little signs tell you how long of a wait it is. Yeah, Jewel House shop. I love that gift shop, and I'm gonna go to that gift shop. But I am enjoying myself the way that I like. I mean, granted, standing in line isn't one of my favorite activities. But if I get to see the crown jewels again, because I didn't do that the second time. The line was too long. We'll see how it is. I'll tap back in. It is currently 2:08 p.m. So let's see what time we actually get to the front of the line. Alright, so this line went a lot faster than I thought it was going to. It is now 2:16. It hasn't even been 10 minutes. And most of that is people taking selfies with the sign. So I'm going to do that now really fast. Alright, so I just got out of the Jewel House. It is now 2:43. So there's a lot of queuing before you actually get in there. And I forgot about that. But I enjoyed it. It's just fun to see the sparklies. Even though a lot of them have pretty terrible history. But that's part of history. You may wonder why, when you come to the Tower of London, there's a bunch of animals around. That's because at one point this was actually where they kept the animals that were gifted to the different royals. There was a polar bear here, an elephant, monkeys. Just because they didn't really know where else to put these animals. Which is nuts. But makes for quite fun artwork as well. Alright, so I just left. Why did I leave? Because my feet are tired. And we still have several days to go. Phil and I were talking about this before we split up for the afternoon about where each other's checks and balances. Without him, I push myself too hard and I don't take care of myself. So that's the Belfast, that's where Phil was. He sent me some photos. Got Tower Bridge in the back. I think I got a little bit bummed out too because I've been waiting 3 years to replace that Ravens bag and they didn't have it, which is dumb, I know. But I'm going to the main gift shop outside of the gates right now. Ooh, so this is the Trader's Gate. Thomas's Tower, originally decorated with gold windows and painted statues. The moat still is a thing outside of Super Bloom. It's just not on this side. There's so many food stalls. Still haven't eaten since we got that ice cream around noon. Now 3. This is why I'm eating these full Englishes every day. Because I never eat lunch. We just kind of go from breakfast to early dinner to late dinner. Which, when you think about it, really is just lunch and dinner, but it's fun. I really enjoy these food vendors being here. It makes a lot of sense because of how busy this area is. And there just aren't enough restaurants to supply everyone who's here. Slow walkers will be the end of me. Like, I'm carrying over 100 pounds more than most of the rest of these people. We've been walking 20 to 30,000 steps a day. Right now we're only at 11, but I also forgot to take ibuprofen this morning. London is only doable if you bring a Costco-sized thing of ibuprofen with you. Oh, I forgot to show. This is the Queen's Garden. They did it special for the Jubilee. Very pretty. It's more of the Super Bloom. But this is where we're headed. The Tower of London shop.
Hey, look right now. We got some food.
Where did we get this food from?
From our hotel, as you can tell, because these are plates.
It's not just our hotel. Mad Hatter's a full-service pub. Obviously, because we've been eating breakfast there every day.
Okay. So this is the club sandwich with fries, and that's Haley's hamburger. And I told him to put all the veggie stuff on the side with fries and the sauces and everything.
It smells really good.
Mm-hmm.
We did forget ketchup.